Welcome back to Foothills Firewood, guys. Today we're out in the wood yard talking shop and splitting some wood. Let's get it. All right, guys, we're out in the wood yard. Today is somebody getting a tree cut down. Your boy's antenna's going up. What y'all doing with that wood, though? We're out in the wood yard today, and we're just going to be talking shop. I want to know if you guys are ready for the upcoming burn season. Today is the first real cold snap here in where I'm at in North Carolina. We're looking at lows in the 30s, and the high today I think is 60. So are you ready for this upcoming season? Are you new to burning firewood? And if so, maybe some of this stuff will help you. And then after that, we're gonna pop some wood up on the Wolf Ridge Pro 28C and break it down. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Bear with me. I think a neighbor is having a tree cut down, it sounds like. So you may hear chainsaws in this video, but I just wanted to ask that number one question. Are you ready for this upcoming season? Here in North Carolina, we just got our first real cold snap. So lows in the 30s. Today is absolutely beautiful, but it's cold out. The high today is 60 with lows in the high 30s. So I have fired up the Lopi Freedom wood stove, which is the wood stove that I use on our main level. And I wanted to talk to you guys about whether or not you heat with wood and a couple things that may make it helpful, especially if you're new to heating with wood. And the first thing that I can urge you to do is to know your chimney or know your liner, whatever it is you burn with, know what it looks like and know what condition it's in. If you just moved into the house and you are ordering some firewood to burn this winter for the first time, hopefully you got your chimney inspected or swept. It's one of the best things that you can do, whether you do it yourself or whether you pay somebody to do it. They make kits on Amazon. It's easy to do. You run them up on a drill, shoot them up the liner or the chimney, and brush it down. It can be a dirty job, but it is doable. With that being said, it's one of the most important things you can do, because a chimney fire is not fun. Burning wood for heat is, in my opinion, a superior way to do things, but you want to do it the right way. So if you haven't and you have the means, please have someone take a look at your chimney or have your chimney swept. The chimney sweep who does that can also tell you a lot about your fires. Are you burning the wrong types of wood in regards to its seasoning? Are you under firing? Are you not burning your stove hot enough? All of these things can be deciphered whenever they clean your chimney, generally speaking, unless it's just been 10 years and it's never cleaned. So number one, definitely get your chimney cleaned. Number two is burn seasoned wood. This is a suggestion that I urge. I actually sell seasoned wood. I sell green wood. I sell people what they want. I am no authority to tell people what they can and can't burn. I do let them know it's green if they want it. I have people who ask for green. I would say probably half my customers who heat in a wood stove ask me for a truckload of dry seasoned wood and a truckload of green wood. And it is a pretty common practice for them to burn dry wood throughout the day, and then right before they go to bed at night, throw a piece of non-seasoned wood on there, you know, to continue having coals throughout the night and into the morning. That is their preference. I won't weigh in on that, but what I will tell you to do is to burn seasoned wood. Now, what I'll also say, and I think this may come as a surprise to some, is what is seasoned wood? Now, seasoned wood objectively is, and this is my opinion actually, and I'll explain why, is a moisture content internal. If you split the wood open and you put a moisture meter in it, a moisture content of 20% or less. That is a very generally and widely accepted practice amongst all the firewood community, firewood sellers, and people who burn. However, the powers that be, the CSIA, which is the Chimney Safety Institute of America, they are, and generally speaking, these are highly regulated, highly neutered agencies that tell you, you know, you can and can't do X, Y, and Z. Their recommendation for seasoned wood is 25% or less, and I'll try to roll that recommendation here in the footage. I think That might surprise a lot of people. So if you have some wood that is higher in moisture content, you know, maybe it's 20, 22, 24, again, many factors come into play. Burn a hotter fire. But the Chimney Safety Institute of America does recommend 25% or less. Again, I won't weigh in on that. I told you I burn seasoned wood, generally widely accepted throughout the firewood community that means 20% or less. The third thing and the final thing that I'll just urge you to do is don't wait. Every year that happens, September, you start to get a little cooler, you start to sell bundle wood, people are wanting their campfires, and then October hits and you start getting lows in the 30s. This is in North Carolina specifically, mind you. You start getting lows in the 30s and people start thinking, hey, I want to run the fireplace to help offset my propane bill or my natural gas bill or whatever it may be. And so you start getting phone calls, and it really ramps up in October. I think that's when a lot of people start to see their business take off every year. And then of course November, you're in full swing. In December, depending on who you are and what kind of business you run, you may be running low or running out. Some people run out by November, by Thanksgiving, by Christmas, but it never fails that you have these people middle of December, you know, 22 degrees outside, or middle of January, and they're calling you asking for a truckload of wood. That is not the way to do it. Get your wood early, get your wood often. It's not going to go bad. The number one way to store wood, people have argued since cavemen, do you store it with the bark up or do you store it with the bark down? Do you cover it? Do you not cover it? Do you only cover the top? Do you only cover the whole thing? The number one thing that you can do, if you don't do anything else, do this: get it off the ground. I don't care if it's covered. I don't care if you keep it next to a pond. I don't care if it gets rained on 10 days out of the week. All right, get it off the ground. I can't tell you how many times I've delivered a load of wood and they tell me, hey, just dump it right here. And then I'll go the next year and you can see the same pile they pulled from. Cannot tell you how terrible of an idea that is. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. We're gonna pop some wood up here on the Wolf Ridge Pro 28C and get this thing started and make some bundle wood. I'm currently splitting ash and tulip poplar. Neither are massive BTU output woods. I don't sell these types of woods in the dead of winter, but in the October, like shoulder season, I will sell these in my bundle stand. Obviously this is going to be stuff for the spring because I'm just now splitting it, but nevertheless, I am a subscriber to All Wood Burns. I generally burn oak, locust, hickory, those types of things, and that's generally what I will sell in the dead of the winter as well. But all wood has a place. If you get pine, poplar, lighter BTU woods, burn them in the shoulder season. There is a place in your wood stove for every piece of wood on this planet. right, gang, I'm gonna have to stop this splitting session because I just got a text message from my IBC Tote Connect, and he says he's got 4 more totes ready. So I'm gonna go pick those up. This guy definitely is not gonna wanna be on camera, nor would I ask to film around his facility, because I'm just appreciative that he is hooking me up with all these totes. However, I will report back. Normally what I do is I strap them down and then I leave the location and drive about a half a mile just to let them settle, and then I pull over in this church parking lot and I will cinch them down another crank or two. So I'll check back in with you guys whenever I'm there. All right, guys, we have back there 4 IBC totes, 275 gallon. All of these are what I would consider subpar IBC totes, but they were free and they will definitely do the job. Some of the cages have been kind of beat up and banged around. Luckily, I only think there's like 2 bladders out of the 4 that I've got to cut down and get rid of, so that's a plus. They will definitely hold some wood. I don't know how well they will stack. They'll definitely, if I end up going too high in the wood yard, they'll definitely be tops that I put on the, I guess, the 2nd story in regard to stacking. So it is what it is. I appreciate them. I'm glad I got them, but they are not what I would consider premium cages by any stretch. So let's get them back to the house. I'll pull over and let you guys take a look at them, and then we'll get them back to the house safely. All right, guys, here's what we've got. These totes are definitely subpar in regards to the cages. They will definitely hold wood. At the absolute worst, they will hold boiler wood for a buddy of mine. I think they're gonna hold wood just fine. I don't know how well they'll stack in my yard, but it's better to have them than not have them. They seem sound, minus some beating and some banging with the cages there. Everything looks good. So let's get these home in one piece. All right, we got the burn barrel rolling, and the IBC totes made it home in one piece. Bang, bang. I think I'm gonna wrap this video up, kind of a hodgepodge of just my day off. A couple reiterations. 1, get your chimney swept or clean it yourself. 2, burn season wood. And 3, buy your wood early. That way you're not stuck waiting for somebody who may be delivering some wet wood or subpar wood, and then you'll really be SOL. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate all the likes, comments, subscribes, the shares. If you guys have any comments, drop them down in the comment box. And until next time, we're out here having fun. Thanks for watching.